Okay, collective. I see you today for this reading for this set of people is a wise elephant. You're a baby elephant, but you got wise. You're a baby elephant that got wise. See how they're just being floated up the elephant? That's how I see you. You're just kind of jumping up and getting lifted up. You're a wise little elephant. That's what you are, a wise little elephant. And I'm going to start with this. I like the game of Epic. I start with this because I like it. I hunted this down. I haven't been really going on Amazon lately, which y'all know I have a Amazon addiction. I have given it up. But I did go there just to get these cards. And I like them. So let's see it's going on in the other realms with why you're a wise old elephant. These are the places we don't see. As above is below. So let's find out what's going as above. The human event, a brave squire. Oh, you're coming across as a brave squire. And I just seen you as an elephant, and I have cards too. I always have cards. I have those cards that I've written down on things. But we're just doing an opening thing here. And then Ice Drake. Sage Dragon Champion, airborne and ambush. Alright, well, I have this little elephant going up, and then there was an ambush, and it came from the sky. So maybe you had to fly above to get out of a situation. I don't know. I don't know if this is helping, but if I do ever get popular, put in the comments and let me know. Then we got a gold dragon. And this is a good dragon champion. And it's also airborne. I think a lot of this you had to fly above a bunch of bullshit. That's what I'm getting. You had to fly over a bunch of bullshit and just let it go. Let it ride. Let it ride. And you had to keep moving. Then there's a surprise attack. You got a surprise attack. Even though you were flying high, you got a surprise attack. This is draw a card. We'll draw a card. Then we got another wild event. And this is deal 1 damage to target. Alright, it gains a breakthrough. So you won this battle. Somebody confronted you about something and you won the battle. You just won the battle. And you were just trying to be wise and move around in unforeseen places, I'm being told. Unforeseen places. Alright, let's keep this moving. Alright, we got a jungle queen. Damn, draw a card. You found I don't know, you found a woman or a partner to help you fight this, whatever this is going on. You found a mate. And then it says draw another card. Ceasefire. Okay, well through all this, you found a new love. And there was a ceasefire because your woman is sitting on there. Maybe she's a Leo or he's a Leo. Maybe this is a Leo that's your mate. You found somebody and you're good now. And you don't want the old. You want in with the old, out with the old, and in with the new. Maybe that's what I'll name this. Out with the old and in with the new. That's, I don't know. I just been getting that. Yeah, that's what we got for that. And then, of course, I got my famous card. So, the universe created your love betrayal to open you up. The universe staged the whole betrayal. It was nothing that anybody could have done. They staged it, and your person picked whoever they wanted to pick, but they had to pick somebody that wasn't you. Then we got, when the wheel of fortune found you, it was made for you to walk alone. You had to walk through the wheel of fortune alone. Honestly, I was outside because I need pockets. I got bad anemia, guys. I do. Let me get my coat off. It's like 85 out, but I had to have pockets. Alright, and then we have move ahead to future and let your past person move ahead alone. Move ahead to the past and let the other person move alone. Even if they want you, say, oh, please take me back. You got this beautiful Leo person. No. Stay with that Leo person. Your person misery is of their own making. It's of their own making. The universe gave your person choices so they can move on. There was other choices this person had. It's not your fault that they picked the worst of the worst. None of that is your fault. I'm being told to tell you. It wasn't your fault. You didn't even stage it. There was nothing you could have done. Alright, so the universe gave your person choices so they can move on. I'll draw 3 here, and then I have all my other little decks scattered. Alright, they were given core values. They could have went, what a valuable decision. And they're being represented by the Queen of Pentacles. They were generous, caring, and nurturing, and a homebody. So the universe gave them an out. They said, you know, here, so they could travel. Okay. But they had stop anxiety, stop cosplaying fear as guidance. Alright. So they're fearful now. They got fearful. You're not in their energy. They got fearful. Let's see the odds in this thing. We already know above you got a gorgeous thing. When all this started, when the universe got this, your odds when playing the game of dice was 0 to 1. Because they were fighting you, okay? When everything was done and said and Jungle Woman came, it was 6 to 5. So, or your Leo came to your rescue. That was it. That was it. That was it. Alright, I'm going to take some of these and put them in here so I'm not constantly going this way. And then I could plop them this way. Put this here. And put this here. Okay. We'll see what happens. Alright, I'm going to start with my little cards. I'm going to start with the little cards. Alright. Let me get these shuffled a little. Oh, goodness. I'm having a hard time shuffling this. I think you had a hard time getting this energy out of your house. I really do. I feel some of them, they lived with you. I'm having a hard time. Now I go. The second round was a little better. The second round was a little better. Maybe the second time around, trying to get them away from you was a little better. Alright. We got karma moves forward. So there was some deception in the mist. Alright, then we got substance abuse. Dang. This is a winner right here. And then we got love is in the air. After the substance abuse. And then we got, oh jeez. I got unexpected baby for some of you. I haven't picked that one in forever. So maybe the decision was made. Maybe that's how you found out. Maybe there was an unexpected pregnancy. And the universe said, you want them so bad? There you go. Or a pregnancy scare or something. that doesn't come out all the time, that card. It really doesn't. That's the first time that card's coming out in forever. So if there wasn't a full baby, there was a pregnancy scare, and possibly that's why they ghosted you, I'm getting. I'm just going through this shit in my head for you. I'm just going through this stuff in my head for you. Put that down there. Get 3 from here. Clarify this. We got jealousy, devil, dark magic, tower, money stolen. They took stuff out of your house because they had the baby on the way. Or thought they had a baby on the way. For some of you, not all of you. Just some of you. Take what resonates, guys. And then you got new beginnings they got new beginnings without blessings. They were able to leave, but they couldn't leave with any of your blessings or any of your money. Wherever they got the unexpected pregnancy, they had to go. What they got was a Jezebel attachment, which is a dark spirit of lust that was plaguing their existence. This is exactly what they got. I don't think they got anything good, y'all. They did not get nothing good. Nothing good. Alright. Alright. Let's go with this. We'll take this over here. Alright. I'm going to move that here and move this to my favorite deck that I made here. Alright. Grab 3 in here. Alright, we got love triangle. Falls apart. Alright, this was their worst nightmare because they can't feed off of your resources no more. Their love triangle fell apart. Alright, then we got new life. You got a new life. And a new life may be coming in. Alright. And then half-truths are revealed. They didn't want to tell you the whole truth. But they had to tell you some of it because somebody was possibly pregnant or was pregnant. For some of you, they were pregnant and maybe they do have a baby over there where they're at. I don't know. But that's not your problem. I don't think you want that kind of smoke. I'm not picking up anything good from this situation, honestly. Alright. I mean, you got your new person, so you're good. That came up on the shuffle from what's above. So if you haven't met your new person, they're there. You just gotta align with them. Alright, we got envy plots. They're envious of something. Probably your security and your money. Maybe they don't have as much. They're realizing, you know, not being in your energy, it's not as prosperous. They can't go shopping as much. I'm picking up a lot of they can't go shopping energy. And then peace brings rest. You're finally able to rest now that you don't got to worry about nobody bothering you. I know that feeling. Man, when my person left, I was able to sleep. I mean, I think I was in the Ten of Swords for like a week or two, and then after that, I was good. I was happy and sleeping. And now someone's making a new life. See how they got the little other kitty with them? It already came up in the pre-shuffle that there was somebody else with the epic game. So, that's a real good thing. Alright. There we go. The cards. What's the big cards? Let's find out. Let's grab 3 from here. Let's pick 3. Pick 3. Alright. Alright, we got Queen of Bees. They want to control the hive. Whoever their person they left them for. They're with a controlling partner. They're controlling them, controlling what they're doing. They would like to control more money, but they're realizing they don't have it. That's what I am picking up. Queen of Wolves. These people are strong-willed that they're with. Wow. Male or female, they're strong-willed. Maybe you were more easygoing. That's a possibility. They probably miss having the freedom. And then we got jealous third party, resentful. That's why all this coming up. So they're they went and got someone else pregnant or got pregnant, and that person's resentful and jealous because they feel like they got the short end of the stick. They feel like they were slighted. They don't know why that they had to get the shitty end of the stick, but when you move in devil magic and devil energy, that's what you get, the short end of the stick. It is what you get. Don't move in devil magic, and you don't gotta worry about it. If you move in peace, you never get anything bad. They took swift action. Energy is accelerating to open a new path for you. So, karma is moving in fast because it has to create a new path for you. So they got to be taken down, and they got to be taken down swiftly, which is bad news for them. And if they got another baby on the way, I don't know. And you are leaving the past. You are quietly walking out of the old. Of old wounds. You're not, whatever they got, this doesn't affect you no more. You don't love them no more like you used to love them. You love them, but you're not in love with them, I would like to say. You're not in love with them no more. And then you got stage success. You deserve a pause to smile at your achievements. Maybe some of you guys are working on projects, or maybe you just got over a toxic relationship. Congratulations. Congratulations. The Post Malone song. Congratulations. I don't know. I don't listen to Post Malone all the time, even though I like him. I did see him in... No, that was Jelly Roll I seen. I didn't see him. I seen Jelly Roll. But anyways, we clarified this one. So, put that there. Alright, then we got your person's misery. Oh, no, what? I did say, oh, it was Jelly Roll. I did not see Post Malone. Your person's misery is of their own making. We'll do the odds here. What were the odds in that situation? Put this here. Put the dice there. I make use of everything I have in my house. I do. Put this on the basket. Okay, unavailable. You're chasing somebody that's always unavailable. Alright, so now they're chasing you and you're unavailable. Okay. And they're trying distraction tactics. They wanna rekindle that, maybe because we see that other person is bad. But you have given yourself to a higher power and you're healed. You're done. You're done? You don't want to hear no more about it? You're done. I mean, and then we got some odds here. The odds are stacking up better now for you. Yes, they are, my friend. Alright, we always start with the lowest possibilities at first. So this was, you were at 3 to 5 with your odds because they had the other third party, they had the pregnancy thing going, so their odds was better. But now the odds was shaped where you went from 9 to 3. This is how that flipped. 3 to 5, 9 to 3. That's how it always flips. It flips with different numbers though. Always flips with different numbers. We'll start with this little baby first. Since it's the first one I grabbed, I'm going to clarify with these. They seem to... The ones I make seem to have, like, the ones I need. Alright, tell us about this. Four of Roses, lies are revealed. All their lies are being revealed. If you didn't know, Four of Roses. Alright, let me shuffle again and get another card out for you. Yeah, you won't find these cards anywhere. I even made everything my own. Eight of Parrots. There was many messages. Maybe they blew up your phone. Or, you know, and you had to block them from everything. Possibly. That's how it is. And you know what? They chose it. Then we got Seven of Vultures, Death Eaters, and Bad Omens. You know, many Death Eaters they create many endings. Endings to happiness is over there. All their happiness is being put into Bad Omens from the Death Eaters. I mean, just like in the Harry Potter, those Death Eaters, they brought death to stuff. Sometimes it's not literal death, but sometimes it is. You know, maybe a parent died or something. Who knows? But that's not your problem no more. So let's get 3 of these babies out. Alright, we got Tower burns through lies. They got a tower moment. All their lies are exposed, and now all of a sudden they wish they didn't F you over. They wish they didn't F you over, because they would not be having as bad karma as they're having if they didn't F you over. That is very true. Soulmate betrays union. Alright, they betrayed you, now they get betrayed. Everybody gets a little betrayal up in here. Up in here. Betrayal knocks on everyone's doorstep. Alright, then we got playing the game. You just played the game afterwards and said, I'm not going to deal with this. I was played, I ain't going to be played again. It wasn't your turn to be played. It was their turn to be played. That is how that cookie crumbles. Alright, let's get these babies out. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Alright, we got Circle of Trust. Alright. You formed a circle of trust through all of this. Then we got Dark Magic brings heartache. That dark energy they sent your way, evil eye, and just dark actions got sent right back to them. And then we got third party betrays your person. That person betrayed their person about this. So now they're sad. Now they know what they did and why they shouldn't have done it, and yada yada yada. Does it really even matter? Does it really even matter anymore? Because everybody's over it. Everybody's over it. I hate to say it that way, but everybody's over it. They're the only ones that aren't over it because they didn't go through it. So now they got to go through it. That's it. And nobody can take their fate for them. That's it. And then we got good fortune coming for you. Blessings come in unexpected ways. Rising and balance. You're going to just see extra money disappearing. Probably because they're gone. Maybe they sucked up your resources, so that was the universe's way of saying, you know, you had all these good stuff, but they kept taking it all. And you had a disloyal partner. I mean, it is what it is. It came up in the cards. So, tell me more. Tell me more. Alright, we got sabotage of innocent energy leads to losses. Tower. They took all your love and made themselves feel better and then went to someone else. And left you feeling like shit. So, all these losses and energy they took from you led to a tower. And we already seen that tower was that person left them. That person said bye, Felicia. To them. Maybe they were, if they were, you were, I don't know. They were female, maybe they were pregnant at the time it was done. It was done, we already seen there was a baby. We have already seen there was a baby. Alright, let's see what else is going on with these. Get 3 of these for this one. Alright, we got cleaning up life. Alright, everybody's cleaning up their life. Out with the old, in with the new. Out with the old, in with the new. Says you fell out of love. They fell out of love for you. This person originally fell out of love for you, but didn't want to tell you that. Just strung you along. Then we got different styles bring fun to life. So different styles of things are being brought to your life. Maybe food. Maybe it's projects. Something. You got different styles of something coming. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. There really is nothing wrong with it, friend. Alright, I think I got everything. Yeah, I did. Alright, so now we're going to come this way. Oh my god, we forgot. Yes, I did forget something. The rabbit. You know I bought these. And I got excited about my rabbit, so... What does the rabbit say about this situation? Alright, the rabbit says, new information. A question itself can be a doorway to the answer. You can answer a question with a question when your person comes to the door. Why do you want to be here now? Hold your sword up. Well, they got a carrot, but that's what Mr. Cottontail says. Okay, then we have end of pain. An old season is closing naturally. There ain't no more pain now. You're just looking at that person like, why are you here? You don't need to be here. I'm good. I'm good. And then we got cycle of change. Change is forming and you are ready for it. You're excited about the new changes and you don't want that other person around. You're like, I'm really good. Okay, now we're ready to move on to the next one. I keep forgetting about Peter Cottontail. This is my new flavor of the week, is these cards. Alright, then we have move ahead to the future and let your past person move ahead alone. Let them move ahead alone. It's not your fault that other person left them. They were gung-ho and keeping the person. That's what they wanted. That person wanted that person. That person was excited about having that person in their life. So let them have them. I mean, it is what it is at this point. Let this dice here. Alright, what does this say now? We got shaming your interests. They were shaming your interests. They were making fun of your interests. Alright, and then we got a plant parent, and I put artist. Maybe you're an artist of some sort. And then we have sacred mirror. Maybe one of you guys is a narcissist and one of you guys is an empath, and you just shown the mirror. You put the mirror in front of them and showed them what they were doing, and it pissed them off because they're a narcissist. Could have happened. Whoever I'm speaking to probably is an empath, honestly. Alright, now we have your odds. We're going to take there with 0 to 0 to 11. And then your odds went up after that from, because it flipped, because obviously you're on the good part of this, is 8, 9, 10, 10 to 5. So you went from 0 to 8, 0 to 11 to 8 to 10 to 5. That's what happened. You were at the 10, they were at the 5. So maybe they're at the Five of Pentacles and they don't have money now. I don't know. I think that, I feel they're at the Ten of Pentacles. I do. And we're going to start this. Get all this rolling. That's what, you know. Got to be thorough for each one. We got to clarify each statement. Alright. Got Six of Angels. You have protection through all of this. You have protection. Protection is with you. God is with you. You are good. I am being told to tell you at this time. Alright. Now we got Five of Leprechaun. Bad money deals. And money's being declined. Maybe credit cards and stuff. Their new boos don't have that much money. Their new boos are kind of broke. The boos are broke. The boos are broke. And now they want to come by you. That's funny. Three of Octopus. Many hands in problem. Outside disturbance. They got many hands in their problem. Maybe they have borrowed money from many people and now they want their money back. And they don't have the means to give the money back. You know, you can find the most beautiful person in the world and think they're great, but if you got no money and you don't have any kind of good foundation, it's not a very good, happy relationship. It's not. It just leads to unhappy shit. Sometimes it's better to leave that person go as it look to see what's ahead. Living in happiness keeps forward movement and blessings coming. Just forward movement's going to bring you happiness. This person asks you to stop, say, hell no, I'm going to keep going. And you keep moving on ahead. Because you're going to miss that money. They're going to try to take that money. They're desperate for money. And we already seen pregnancy was over there. But they spying on you. They spying on you with their e-bike. It reminds me of an e-bike. You know, because they don't have gas. So the e-bike would be better for gas. I don't know. This is the stuff that's going in my head. And then looking into something. You're looking into something through all of this. Maybe you're finding out the truth, looking into things. Maybe that is what's happening. You are finding out truths. That's what I'm getting. You're finally finding out these different truths. I mean, you can't make the past, or you cannot resurrect the past. You're not a necromancer. Nobody is. There's no way of doing it. They might look like they say you could do it in the movies and everything, but that's just Hollywood. You cannot resurrect past events. And they shamed you. There was a shaming ritual. They made fun of you. They shamed you. Even if you didn't know they shamed you, they shamed you. A lot of people get shamed. That's why you don't speak to people after a while. And karma brings towers. They're having tower moments because you're not supposed to act like this. The energy bounces back. It bounces back. Alright, then we have letting go brings karma. You let go, so it brought their karma and heartbreak. You sent it to God, to Source. You sent it to God, and that's why they are getting punished. Because you allowed it to happen. Thank God you did. Thank God, amen. Alright, now we gonna get one more. At least I'm organized. You gotta let's say, at least I'm organized, y'all. At least I'm organized. I have the painting done. But you're this happy elephant over here. You really are. You're this happy ass elephant. Oh shit, now they got a demon attachment. Now they got low self-esteem and everything else. They're unhinged and unhealed. I don't know if I want to go near them people. Be your peaceful little elephant, okay? And then we got good fortune, blessings come in unexpected ways, rising in balance. They got the attachment, you got good fortune. Because you didn't take it in a negative way. They did. They took it in a real negative way. Alright, now we got 3 people plot to take away love connection. Evil eye energy is sent to you. I feel this was returned to sender. All you gotta do is pray for this stuff to go away. You cannot be attached to dark energy if you pray it away. That's it. You pray it away, it goes away. It cannot be attached to you because you're literally praying to Source to help you keep it away, and Source will help you. God will help. God sends towers. I mean, because God's about truth and righteousness. That's it. Alright, then we got here. It was an intentional plan. So this person intentionally did this to you. I'm sorry. And then God rejected this person. They prayed and God said, nope, you gotta do your karma. And this person had rose-tinted glasses. It says stunt. Personal growth. This was a stunt with rose-tinted glasses. They thought this person was better than you. And this is going to lead to their personal growth. Because they're going to know that the grass was not greener on the other side, but you're already gone. So now they have to start all over again and learn their lesson. And you got to move aside. And I know it's hard because you said, damn, if this person just listens to me. No, they're never going to learn your lesson if you stick around. I mean, they're gonna say, okay, they saved me. I did that once. Like I said in the other video, I did that. I took somebody back after they betrayed me. And they said it would never happen again, and it sure did. The only way it does not happen again is if sometimes people gotta learn the hard way. Alright, now we got a burden of responsibilities. That's what they have. You don't have to carry everything alone. They're getting a burden of responsibilities. Give them back their responsibility. Stop taking it on. Stop taking this responsibility for your own. That is not your responsibility. That is theirs. Then we got a new beginning. A single brave step can lead you somewhere unexpected. You know, take a fool's journey. Get your finances together and take a little fool's journey to have fun. I mean, why not? What else do you got to lose? What else do you got to lose, guys? Then we got inner courage. True strength is staying soft even in chaos. I mean, I draw. This is how I see you guys. I see you as this. A cute little elephant that's elevating. I mean, don't lose your inner elephant, okay? I see you as a cute little elephant. That's what came out with my artwork. What I was imagining this energy. So, I think elephants rock. I love elephants, personally. So, got 2 more of these to clarify, my friend. I got, when the wheel of fortune found you, it was made for you to walk alone. Alright. You were made to walk alone. That's it. You had to walk alone. And that's why the universe knew that probably your person was going to do this. Your person probably God already knew. Trust me, God was probably over there and he already knew. Already knew. Alright, let's get 3 out. I forgive you. Alright, this person forgives you. That's funny. They think that they're playing the victim. Walking away with indecision leads to a controlling partner. Alright, they walked away. But they had indecision, just crazy things. Abel was blaming you, and they walked right into a controlling partner. Alright, then we got, this was supposed to be their happily ever after. Don't forget that. Do not forget this was the way that they wanted it. This is the way they orchestrated it. So the universe just gave them what they wanted. Okay? Well, we got odds right there. Let's get the odds together. Alright, we're going to start with the low. We got 5 to 12. You started out, your odds were 5 to 12. You ended up with your odds 12 to 9. Because you didn't give in to this energy. When you don't give in to the energy, it starves. It can't feed itself. It literally will sit there and starve. Sometimes you gotta starve out them. It's just like when you're getting rid of pests. You gotta starve it out. If you don't starve things out, they're just not going to go away. Can't keep feeding the situation. You got 3 of rabbits. You got a family unit. So you got your own family unit. You got 3 rabbits going on. You got your family unit to worry about. You don't gotta worry about these people. There's a family unit here. And then we got 7 of devils. Betrayal. They betrayed the family unit. So why would you want them back? They forgive you, but did you forgive them? I guess that's the question of the day. Did you forgive them? I mean, come on now. And then we have 10 of buffalo. Divine wrath. They got the wrath of God because they aborted a family unit in the wrong way, and maybe innocent were put in harm's way. Maybe the innocent weren't getting taken care of or something. God will intervene when the children and the innocent are involved. You don't mess with the innocent. All through history, people mess with the innocent. There's problems. There's problems. There's problems. Alright, let's get 3 more on this. Alright, we have soulmate betrays union again. Alright, that's why where the problem started. It came out twice. Tower burns through lies. Damn. Okay. More lies. The tower. That's 2 towers. Just so you know. And then we got spiritual law is broken. That's pretty heavy. They even broke spiritual law. That's probably why they had 2 towers we're looking at. That's a lot. Means finances are being depicted, and there's a lot of things being taken. A lot of things being taken. Alright, let's do this deck now. Get 3 from here. See what comes up here with these people. We got karma takes from the devil energy and gives heartache. Alright, so this person's getting heartache. Simple as that. You give it, you get it. If you can dish it out, you can take it. I mean, that's a lot of opposites. Half-truths. Again, there's more half-truths. They don't like to tell the whole truth. If they gotta tell the truth, it's not going to be for the whole truth. Alright, let's look at this one. Oh my god. Alright. Let's shuffle this again. Alright, here we go. Flipped it here. Truth brings bad karma. Maybe that's why all these half-truths are there. Because the truth is bringing bad karma. I got that clarification on that one. Alright, let's get this going here. Alright, we got divine love connection, romantic family, or slow tribe. You got a divine love connection. We seen that when I did the epic game. The jungle woman, which could be a guy with all the lions. You got a love connection coming. It's male or female. It's a very strong energy. Success, you got success coming. Blessed, good intentions, and you overcame hardship. All right, there we go. Alright, we got false prince, false connection, or false queen. You got a false person, okay? King or queen, however it resonates is how you take it, okay? But this person was your false person. It wasn't your twin flame. It wasn't anything. It was just a false person. And twin flames, honestly, are put there to teach us lessons. Twin flames, usually, even if this person was your twin flame and someone told you they were, that's not a good thing. Twin flames generally burn out of your life because they are there to teach you a lesson. They're there to tear your heart out for the most part. There's not a lot of twin flames that do good shit for you. Just saying. Suspicious love offer, lies, secrets shown. There was a suspicious love offer they never told you about. I mean, you know about it now. The pregnancy and everything else was there. Scorched earth. We are resolved to destroy. This person was out to destroy whatever was left of your relationship to be with this person. And then we got, it was an intentional plan comes up again. So yeah, this was an intentional plan. We get it, Spirit. I mean, the card keeps coming up. I keep shuffling and it keeps coming. So let's see what our friend over here, the rabbits, are telling us. I just like that deck because it has rabbits, just so y'all know. I think it's cute, the rabbits. Alright, so let's get this done. Let's get this moving. Alright. Get your 3 cards from here. Local authority. When you decide firmly, the world yields. Okay. Stand firm in your decision and everybody will follow. Then we got gate of intuition. When you become still, the real answers emerge. I mean, be still, meditate, go in nature, whatever you need to do. Get some stillness. Alright. Strategic escape. Not every battle requires your participation. They want to argue with them, let them argue with themselves. Wow. These people are doing the most. Yes, they are. Alright. Now we are going to do, the universe created your love betrayal to open you up. Alright, 3 cards with that. Alright, we got countryside, irrigation, harvesting, and rent. Alright, you guys were harvesting resources together, paying rent, and you were living together. We got change. Alright, change was meant to happen. Change had to happen, and you had to follow the signs. Maybe you were ignoring the signs because you were so in love. Let's see the odds here. Alright. Alright, your odds of winning this whole situation and getting out alive, I want to say, or just with your soul intact, was 0 to 4. Towards the end of this, as you took the universal signs, you went up to 3, 6, 8. It was 8 to 7. It was real close. You almost broke, but you didn't. You almost broke. It almost broke you. That's what I hear in my head. It almost broke you, but it didn't quite break you. It didn't. We got karma brings financial abundance and sexual freedom. Receive blessings. You were not, it wasn't your right person. It was not your right person. So the universe had to move that person out of your life. And then we got karma brings financial instability to your other person, because that's what they were doing, making you unstable with your funds. It followed right suit. I mean, when it does the opposite, the other, love is abused. They abused your love. I mean, that's what people do. People are shitheads, my friends. Yes, they are. This is why I'm happily single, guys. This is why I'm happily single. I'm just taking my time. I'm enjoying it. Alright, we got good deed. Heals people from pain, sickness. You do good deeds. This is why you have good karma. Good deed doesn't always come up in these shuffles. No, it does not. Alright, we got true prince or princess. King or queen in the making. That's what you are. You're a prince or a princess, but you are going to be a king or queen, but you got to get through all this. Got to get you through your soul's journey. You must make it through your soul's journey. And then we got money loss, robbery from family or lover, tower. This person took money from you. And you just didn't want to face what was in front of you. But this is why they got a tower also, because this came up twice in different decks. So there must have been a slow amounts of money being taken from you. There had to been for it to come up this many times, my friend. Let's get 3 from this deck. Alright. Watching you shine. Alright, now that you're nice and healed, they gotta watch you shine. Then we got life brings towers, more of them. I feel like they got towers everywhere. They need the fire department over there. They got so many towers coming. Now you know your self-worth and your rising power. You're a king or queen, rising power, and you got prince. And the last one, you're a prince or you're a king or queen in the making, and now you're rising. You just had to get rid of that person. That person just wasn't meant to be with you. It wasn't meant to be with you, that person. Let that person go be with whoever they need to be with, but it's not you. You just got to realize that wasn't your person. It sucks. Heartaches always suck. Alright, we got 3 of coyotes, gathering of packs. They came and gathered packs of people to try for your demise. 2 of leopards, there was a competition over your resources, I'm being told. 6 of bats, and then they hoarded resources, and there was corals. Maybe before they left that damn house, they wanted to make sure that you didn't have nothing. Or, this is mine. I don't care if you bought it. You bought it for me. What am I supposed to do? Leave with nothing? I hear that in my head. I hear it. I hear it. But, as my son says, this is why people don't really get married anymore. I don't know who needed to hear that, but I mean, maybe this I mean, it did come up when I did the above thing. There is somebody that's there. That lady with all those lions, it's a mate. Either it could be a man or woman. But I feel like they're strong. Maybe they're a Leo. I don't know. Or an Aries or something. They fell out of love for you. Obviously. And then we got substance abuse again. We're going to put this up to see if the spirit gives us another card. Alright, we got sex addiction leads to many secret lovers and untrustworthy. Okay. They had a sex addiction. And then we got covering up stories. This is what they did. They covered up stories. Sad people. Damn. That's some sad ass people. Let's see what the happy Peter Cottontail says. At least you survived it, my friend. You're going to be a king or queen through all this. You're going to be a king or queen through this bullshit. This is some bullshit. We got new emotional awareness. Even the smallest emotional shift deserves attention. Hey, you got emotional awareness now. These people can't push your buttons anymore. Then we got recognition of victory. You are seen. You are worthy of acknowledgement. They can't deny nothing. No, they can't. And then we got independent confidence. Your presence draws in the resources you need. So you're getting resources. So you're doing good, collective. You're doing good. I mean, I've never went in meditation for a long time and had an elephant appear. I have never had that happen. I mean, this is how you look to me. A cute little elephant. I mean, be happy with your achievements. If you're coming across as a cute little elephant, you're doing good in the world. Don't let these people take you down. Don't let these people take you down, because I tell you, it's petty bullshit. And I'm telling you it is. It's all petty bullshit. All these people just want to go and be petty as hell. They want to be petty as hell. They want to do what they want to do. They want to see what they can get away with. Let them. Just let them do them, and you do you. Because, I mean, there's nothing good about this situation, obviously. I'm going to throw these in my bucket, guys. You guys know I have my bucket for everything. There's nothing good about this situation except you're getting personal growth. I'm going to throw these in my bucket now. Alright. I think I'm going to keep things in my bucket, honestly. I'm honestly thinking about keeping everything in that damn bucket, because all those cards are better when I just grab them, because they seem to be more accurate anyways, getting them that way. But yeah, on a for real thing, these people don't deserve you. This person does not deserve you. They don't. You are more... This person... I mean, honestly, I know it hurts now. I mean, I went through heartbreak at 52 for the third time. The third time. It's an ongoing process that never ends, and I wish I could say that it did end at some point, but it never really ends. It just keeps going. And when I say it keeps going, it literally keeps going like an atomic bomb until you die. But look at you now. You're a wise elephant. You are. I don't know what I'm going to name this. You are the wise elephant. Maybe that's what I'm going to name it. You are the wise elephant. And I'm really happy if you made it this far. Thank you. I appreciate all of your support and subscribe, and I will probably be drawing something later in meditation, and I'll see what I come up with. I'm coming up with a butterfly and an elephant, so I hope this helps you guys, and I'll probably be doing another dog walk soon. And I will see you later, and have a great day.